Pete is not here to start the stream, guys. I apologize.
It's me. I'm just trying to get a better pick.
Yeah.
Back off, dude. Oh, we're live now?
Yeah, we're live.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're live.
Is anybody in here
Who's
yet?
Who's your money on first viewer in here?
I'm on.
No, I'm gonna say Bengals fan.
Bengals fan?
Yeah. No, he wasn't even here last time. Actually,
Well, we are.
No, he
kinda
was here.
early. It's
Wasn't
Mark.
Ooh, greetings, Mark.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Holy shit.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
How did Mark beat him on in here? That's what I want to
Yeah,
know.
Mark's on his game today.
Your boy. Are we gonna sing our song later?
Later.
Not in the stream, but are we recording that?
We're recording a song for these guys later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll announce
We
it.
gotta
We got to keep hyping.
Another
it up.
song.
Yeah, a new song.
There's already a song out there.
That was like our pilot.
It was like the pilot. It's the pilot's never really good. It's got low production
What's
value.
up, guys?
But
It's starting to build up a little bit.
yeah.
Mikey, Flying T, and Javier.
What up, boy? Oh, we got Ding-a-ling.
Oh, hey. Oh, I
Pats.
don't like that guy.
Pats are about to clap the Bears.
I'm gonna clap
I'm
you.
gonna clap your cheeks.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Bills fan. There he is. There's our guy.
What's up, Bills fan?
First things first.
Let's hear it.
I don't know.
Yeah, what's
That's
the
what I'm
first?
asking.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned here.
He's got some beef with us.
He's got beef, and how about those Bears?
How about them Bears?
Yeah. How about them refs too? We just started, Bills fan. You were right on time. Never been a better place
We just
to
started.
be.
Yeah, we're just
we're just
we're
starting.
letting
out.
the arena fill up for a little bit. Kind of got what we're going to be going over on the screen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, right now we're just shuffling between chat questions, Thursday night recap, and we'll talk, if we want, about the Carlos Hyde trade a little bit. And then we got a strange stream today, a little different. We're going to talk about elite receivers. Enough of that. And
You said we were shuffling, so I had to.
we're going to talk about elite receivers. A little bit about receivers in the NFL this year. We're gonna do the breakfast cereal bracket. Junior came up with it.
Yes, I did.
I thought a lot of us thought it was kind of a dumb idea, but some people in the chat a couple weeks ago in the live stream agreed with it, wanted it. So we brought it to you. Should be interesting. And we'll do the featured questions of the week. We got emails from 3 people. One person actually has kind of like 3 questions. I got all 3 in there.
So it's like 6 questions. What you're saying?
Yeah, it's like 2 slides
He's
for one
taking
person.
advantage of the system.
Okay.
I'll allow it. It's not over the top, not too much. I'll allow it. We'll get there at the end. If you didn't know, the featured questions are emailed from you guys to us. Email is askfrogsangelsports@gmail.com. There's a link. Not a link. There's an email in the description. I'm so used to saying link because I say that in every video. There's links to all
Can you
kinds.
even put a link to an email?
I don't think you can. There's a link to all kinds of stuff in the description, all kinds of fun stuff. But yeah,
No
we'll
fat
get
chicks.
to the good stuff. Let's see if there's any questions.
Shoot, let's go down.
Y'all better have Golden Tate. That wasn't even on purpose.
Golden taint.
Golden Tate. That wasn't even going to be on purpose. For what?
Yeah, have him for what exactly?
For elite receivers? You're out of control. What team is better, Jets or Giants? The Giants should
Jets.
be better, but the Jets
yeah.
are better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Younger and more athletic. Maybe not. Maybe just the quarterback play.
What are your thoughts about, what is that?
I don't even know what you're reading, to be honest with you.
The VBR? Zelda craze?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Typo, I get. Oh, wait, the Broncos. He typed something again. The Broncos.
Oh,
are
I
about-
think that's. What are your thoughts about the Broncos destroying the Cards? We're gonna get to that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I see it part of his sentence. Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
We could talk about it now. No?
We should kind of wait a little bit.
Carlos Hyde was on 2 of my fantasy teams. Rip me.
All right. Oh yeah.
I mean, it could be a good thing. It's on the Jags. They got good blocking. It's gonna
It's
suck.
not good for my fantasy team this week in my
It's
league.
gonna suck for this week, yeah, because he's still got to get there. Probably it's gonna be all Yeldon. Yeldon's a little shaken up too.
Fucking Dalvin's out too.
A lot of hamstring issues. I don't know what's going on. Usually that's only the Titans with hamstring issues. If Pete were here, which he's not,
He's got a hamstring issue, so he's gonna be here a little later. He's a little slow.
I don't know if he'll even make it by the time the stream's over. I mean, you probably didn't even notice he wasn't here because he's kind of quiet anyways. People always rip him for that.
Yeah, he's very quiet.
I already forgot that he wasn't here.
Wait, Pete's not here?
No, he's
Let me
not.
turn his shit. Oh, he's not here.
Yeah, he's in
not
his
in
chair right
nobody's
now.
in
Where
that
did he
chair.
go?
I mean, you sit right next to him. I just I assumed he was here.
Did you just assume he was here?
You know what happens when you assume?
Yeah.
Good.
Hey guys, I'm already down because of Sanders. Who you start, Rivers or Flacco for upside? That's actually a tough one. You gotta go
Rivers.
You gotta go Rivers. Even though the Titans defense is pretty solid, Flacco against a weaker Saints defense, but they're starting to come together, get a good pass rush. So, and Rivers is the much better quarterback and much better fantasy quarterback. So I would definitely go Rivers. Even though the Titans defense ain't bad, the team's struggling right now. But is Mac playing? I saw he's questionable. So is
Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson. Yeah, I didn't know Allen Robinson was even hurt, so I expect
neither.
He's gonna.
They're
he's
both
gonna-
playing.
they're both playing.
as Coach Nagy would say, he's got a groin.
He's got a groin.
He's got a groin.
We all got
progress.
groins.
We all got groins.
Yeah, but that's how Nagy says it. So that's how I'm gonna say it from
The
going
best
on.
cereal is Lucky Charms. Don't at me. The funny thing is I didn't even put Lucky Charms in there.
Wait, how did you not put Lucky Charms in
I
there?
know. After I made all the bracket and the graphics, which took forever, by the way, I'm sitting there. I'm like,
Dedication.
shit, Lucky Charms.
No, the Lucky Charms are like the.
You walked
they're on
downstairs.
I don't like Lucky Charms, so that's how I didn't think of them.
Not
when
enough
I was making the
marshmallows.
bracket.
They're not on the list. Don't at me.
Yeah, I felt bad not
That is a
putting
big
them in
sleeper,
there.
though. That is a big sleeper.
They're so much better.
Undrafted right there is the Lucky Charms.
What's next year?
Taylor Gabriel, elite receiver, 350.
Why are you skipping song? Or
If Mac ain't playing, it's over.
okay.
I can see Mac sitting, honestly, because I mean it's not really worth risking.
They already said he's playing.
He's gonna
Cl-
play. Maybe
yeah.
not.
He's never missed a game.
My money would be on him playing, but I said I could see him sitting. It's not like the worst.
Sitting on Tom Brady.
Okay.
The thing he needs to do is like he tried to muscle it out and play every snap in Miami. Like don't do that. You're taking healthy guys off the field. Play like limited. Well, like don't force yourself to play when you physically can't, and you're like hurting your team.
How are you guys liking Black Ops 4?
Needs work.
And yeah, there was an update today.
Not for us though.
No, it did come out on Xbox, but
Okay.
PlayStation got a bunch of stuff early. There's some kind of black market thing going on. I haven't played it yet, but Black Ops 4. I mean, it could be fun. You can enjoy yourself while you're playing with friends, but yeah, like Junior said, I think it needs some work. They really raised that time to kill, and I don't know about that. Even from the beta, I thought it was like doubled from the beta. Beta was perfect. It's hilarious when Junior mocks Riz with. Is that Pete?
Pete?
No way.
I don't think that's Pete. I hear a noise.
I
but
hear
it
the
might-
garage.
It's hilarious when Junior mocks Riz with the home picks.
I do it every time.
Yeah, do you see the home?
Yes, the home team.
The home teams are up.
With the home team.
The home teams are up and winning this year. Like there's a good chance the home team's gonna win. It's a fact. Why isn't Michael Thomas on the graphic for elite receivers? Well, that is actually Chris Sims' top 10 because we were gonna discuss that because it's a hot topic. I'm not actually gonna do my top 10 rankings. I'm just gonna discuss the 4 elite receivers. So I would easily put them in the top 10. We'll kind of discuss that in a little bit, but I'm not gonna. Those weren't my 10 elite. I don't think there's 10 elite receivers. It's way too much for there to be elite, but we'll go over it in a little bit. But Michael Thomas definitely really good. Okay, where did I leave off?
Something about Taylor Gabriel, elite receiver, 350 yards, 3 TDs already.
Yeah, elite Gabriel, elite receiver.
I wouldn't name him elite. I mean, he's playing really well
People are just
for
throwing
a Bears
the elite.
receiver.
I thought me giving out the elite status to 4 receivers was a lot. People want to throw. I know they're probably kidding about Taylor Gabriel, but people want to give it to like 10 receivers. It's like, well, I'm not talking elite. Would you say there's a difference between if I said there's 4 elite receivers?
Yes.
But
I get what
no,
you-
no,
Didn't even finish
Let
his
me-
thought.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
no,
didn't
I'm already
finish.
agreeing. Go ahead.
Is there a difference between 4 elite receivers and 4 receivers that are elite NFL players? Do you see that? Is that a difference?
What do you mean?
Okay,
What'd
so
you say?
if you were to name, I don't want you to name them, but if you were to name your elite receivers, okay, and then I would ask you, name your elite NFL players, is the same amount of elite receivers in the elite NFL players? Some people,
no.
some people it's different.
No,
It's-
I think there's.
I'm considering these 4. It's kind of confusing what I'm saying, but I'm considering these 4 receivers elite NFL players.
No, yeah, I see what you're saying, but I would say no.
Okay, I just wanted to clear that up
Yeah.
so people don't people want to have 10 elite receivers. I don't think there's 10 elite
I don't
receivers.
throw around the elite word
Yeah.
loosely.
Yeah, but I am in this case because I think the receivers. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Bengals or Chiefs. I like the Chiefs because they're the home team.
What's new?
Nah, the Chiefs.
They're balling.
If it was in Cincinnati, I would actually maybe pick Cincinnati. You know, I like the home team in those types of situations. What is one team you thought would be good this season that hasn't been, and one team that is doing better than you expected?
That's interesting.
Falcons, but they have a bunch of injuries, so that's the reason why. And then
Giants.
No, I didn't think the Giants would be good. I didn't think it'd be as bad as
I
they
think the
are.
Chiefs. I think they were going to be good, but I didn't know they were going to be like this good.
Well, here's my problem with the Chiefs and my predictions preseason. I predicted the Chiefs to be like in the middle of the road there because I thought the defense would cost them games, but I didn't expect this season to be all offense.
Can we do a segment?
It doesn't matter if their defense is weak. I think it's just as weak as I predicted, but it doesn't even matter. So you could say the Chiefs for that. Falcons and Chiefs.
Can we?
You could say Bears, but getting Khalil Mack kind of changed things.
I guess.
I mean
But-
predictions. I mean.
Can we do a segment where we go back and like put up the graphics of our preseason, like halfway through the season, we do a segment where we like rip our
Bash ourselves?
Yeah, basically
Pretty
bash
good
ourselves.
idea.
Yeah,
Be fair.
Yeah.
let's do that.
Sleeper cereal is Kix. I don't know what that is.
You're out of your mind.
Kicks.
It's
It's like
disgusting.
it's like
Who
the
remembers
poor man.
Kaka and Coco? What is with this Nate guy?
This Nate dog.
What's Kaka?
Can you
and
explain to
Coco?
us what you mean? You keep saying that, and I'm very confused.
Do you think Chicago? Oh, it's going away. Do you think Chicago D can take advantage of Brady's struggle to avoid turnovers?
They need to turn the ball over to win this game.
Well, they got to get a
true.
pass rush to start.
Right.
That's not going to work. What they did last week.
They need multiple turnovers if they're going to win this game.
My prediction is I could see it going either way, but I think it's gonna go down to the last touchdown of the game.
Here's a good one. Gaming question: what's better, Fortnite or PUBG?
That's easy.
PUBG.
I would say Fortnite. I like the idea of I like realistic better, but I mean it depends on what you play. If you play both on PC, my answer would probably be PUBG. But since I played both on console, Fortnite's a better made, I should say.
It's made for children.
I don't know how to explain it.
Even though every game these days is just made for children.
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty gears its games towards children for some reason, and it's rated M, so I'm confused.
He's enjoyed Blackout and Zombies, but multiplayer is broken as usual. Yeah, we gotta play more zombies.
I haven't played
We haven't
zombies.
played- It was pretty cool.
And
We only played one map, one mode. I don't know if there's multiple. I thought I heard there was multiple, but we'll have to check it out. Devontae Adams is a top 5 wide receiver in the NFL right now. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
He's good. Does have Rodgers.
he's good, but he doesn't crack my top 5.
Texans beat Jags.
Mark
Mark
'em.
my words.
Mark 'em.
I had the Jags in my score predictions
If,
video. I have
if
the
that
Jags-
doesn't happen, you're eating your underwear.
I have the Jags winning by 1. I do think it'll be close, but the Jags are better. They should win, but they have some issues right now.
Well, you like that one. Best receiver is Adam Thielen.
Maybe.
Is he elite?
I'm not there yet.
Okay, I'm getting eager.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys don't even know my 4 elite. They don't even know. Also, will Breeze beat the Ravens 1 win versus every team? Yeah, that's wild. It's number 1 scoring offense versus number 1 scoring defense. I think offense beats defense this year, but it's in Baltimore, so that makes things interesting. I picked the Saints, but it's going to be a good game. I saw the Ravens are favored. Last I saw a couple days ago, they're favored. I was kind of surprised by that, but okay.
See what somebody called you here in the comments?
Ritz.
Ritz. Are you a
Ritz.
Krager?
Javier.
Ritz, if the Chiefs
It's
versus
Riz.
Pats was
I think it's you got auto
in the
correct.
Chiefs, do you think they would have won because you liked the home team? I think the Chiefs would have won. I think it was that close where the home team would have won. It makes a difference, especially prime time. It was a night game. It makes the difference. Really does. Khalil Mack is the greatest pass rusher in history. Oh, that's whoa. Best wide receiver is Trump. This Nate Doggy kid's is out of control.
He's out of control.
Kaka and Coco.
What's up, Raphael? How's it going? Why did you say Vikings? Turtle just said Vikings. Did I miss something earlier? I don't know.
No, it's good.
Just Vikings. Do you think Hyde will be active Sunday? I'm a Jags fan, and I don't think he active. Yeah, he may dress, but I don't think he gets any snaps because he just got traded today. Maybe he flies there tonight or he flies there tomorrow. Tomorrow's already Saturday. Maybe if they're desperate because Yeldon is shaking up a little bit. You're a Yeldon.
Do we know the
owner
trade details?
in fantasy?
It's right on
I'm
the
sticking with
screen.
Yeldon. I have Yeldon as well.
Yeah, fantasy got to choose between Yeldon
And I have,
Houston McCoy
Hyde.
versus- Oh, Murray against the Jets could be pretty good. The Vikings do struggle to run the ball. They got things going last week. It was versus the Cardinals. But Cook is out. Yeldon, yeah, it's tough. McCoy versus... I don't know. Who would you go between those? I don't even know. Yeldon versus Houston. McCoy versus Indiana.
Probably do Murray versus the Jets. No, Jets D is good.
They give up points, but they're...
I would do Murray. Murray's going to get chances to punch it in.
The Vikings do use Rock Thomas and Mike Boone, too, so they could surprise you and just kind of use Murray less than you expected. But he did so good last week. Why would they do that? Murray actually might be the safest one because Yeldon, I guess, is shaken up. Could he play a whole game? I don't think Hyde plays, though. I really don't. McCoy could go with him, and the Colts defense a little on the weaker side. Also, John Brown versus New Orleans or Hilton versus Buffalo. That's tough. The Bills' defense is solid. Bills' defense, I maybe would go John Brown. It's hard to go John Brown. Just looking at the names, John Brown over T.Y. Hilton, that's very hard because I like T.Y. Hilton. I've had him in the past. He's very good. But the Bills' defense is pretty good. The Saints, we really don't know what we're going to get. The Colts will put up points. Hilton's, it's just hard. It would be hard for me to, just like I said, to sit Hilton for John Brown just because of their names. I guess that's not a good reason, but if I had them both, that's all I'd be thinking about. So I kind of would just have to put Hilton in. That's just my take. I don't know what these other guys think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hilton.
I'm not really paying attention, but yeah.
Coco is orange player. Orange.
What does that even? This kid is like high, drunk, or both.
Yeah, Nick Chubb's a good pickup. Looks like he's the guy now. Yeah. This is top 4 receivers: Tyreek Hill, Antonio Brown, Adam Thielen, Julio Jones. Good rankings. Cowboys are suspended. You think that would lead to the boys to a loss? Who's suspended?
Somebody suspended?
Apparently.
Did I miss it?
Yeah, I must have missed that one.
Danny, you're supposed to be on
I'm sorry.
the sideline exclusive reports.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. But they're already lacking receivers, so I don't think that affects the game at all if they do lose a receiver. Who has the better game, Julio, or I would go Julio over Odell.
Who has better game? Does that mean like
Julio.
skills?
I don't know. Just both.
Julio for both for me.
Yeah. Thielen, Shaquan, what? Mariota, all top 3. What? Mariota's a receiver?
I think he's pulling our joke on us.
Yeah. Bengals or Chiefs? I took the Chiefs. Good game. Chiefs are better. They're also home.
Is that the first normal question Nate's asked us?
Yeah.
Hey,
Ding-a-ling-a-loo donated $1.
Touchdown.
What a guy.
Put some respect on Michael Thomas's name.
Oh, I love Michael Thomas. He has all the respect in the world.
Yeah, thanks for the donation. That's much appreciated. Yeah, I think Michael Thomas is good. He's getting better every time I see him. I do want to see more to consider him elite, so that kind of gives you a heads up that I'm not considering him elite in my 4 elite, but kind of want to see more. He does have Drew Brees throwing to him, but he's definitely a freak. He can do everything. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't lack anything. That's what I liked about him coming out of Ohio State, too. Didn't have any weaknesses. You talk about the same receivers from that draft class, Doxton and Treadwell, same issues. They had elite speed, maybe separation. Will Fuller and Corey Coleman were the speed guys. They kind of lacked hands a little bit, mainly for Fuller. Corey Coleman played Big 12 offense. So those guys all had their flaws, weaknesses. Michael Thomas had none, and it turns out he's the best out of all of them, even though I do like Will Fuller. If he's healthy. So, yeah, that's what I like about Michael Thomas, and he's going to continue to get better. He will be an elite receiver. Thanks for the donation.
Ding-a-ling-a-low.
Ding-a-ling-
What an animal.
Ding-a-ling-a-low.
Should
We're
Emmanuel
definitely
Sanders
saying that
start
way
over
wrong.
Should Emmanuel Sanders start over Keaton at quarterback?
He overthrew him a little bit.
Yeah, that was a heck of a catch by Sutton. It kind of bounced off two hands, but then he ended up catching it one hand, like on his face mask. It was wild. But that was his only catch of the game. They got to use him more. But they got a lot of talent over there. That was a good win for them. Terrible for the Cardinals. We'll recap it real quick. It's going to be real quick. What was it? 2 pick-sixes pretty darn early. I mean, that just changes the game. Team starts like that, and they just can't catch up. You play defense way different. You play offense way different. Jeez, that's loud.
Is that Pete?
No.
Not yet.
So pretty much the Broncos ended that game very early. Obviously, they got the running game going. It was so perfect they got up because you can run on the Cardinals and put the game away, and that's exactly what they were able to do. They still kept throwing here and there, which was smart too. Very impressive game from the Broncos, but very poor for the Cardinals. They fired McCoy. Byron Leftwich is the offensive coordinator. Good move, I suppose.
Byron left the witch.
But they don't really have the talent
What does this mean?
anyways. So
Read that
it's
comment.
not going to make that much of a difference. What comment?
By Mark.
Call the judge or get some fudge.
Who's the judge?
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of random questions.
You guys are weird.
Not even really a question.
Yeah, you guys are weird.
Carlos Hyde for a 5th round pick. Love the deal. I'm going to tell you who wins the deal right here. The Browns win the deal because they don't really need Carlos Hyde. He's good. Very good. He's actually probably underrated, honestly. So the Jags got a good one there. Obviously, Fournette must be a little hurt. But the Browns, they're not going to win the Super Bowl. They're not going anywhere. They're a solid team. Get another draft pick. It's a win. And you get rid of the contract, which wasn't anything crazy.
Dorsey
but
just working some magic again.
it's a win. 5th round's not much, but I mean, it's almost like you got a 5th round for free because Nick Chubb and the other running backs that you will draft
And Duke Johnson.
are the future. Duke Johnson, yeah, running back and kind of a slot receiver.
I like Duke Johnson.
But Nick Chubb and whoever they will draft in this upcoming draft, I think they will take one. That's your future. Hyde wasn't part of your future. You weren't going to win with him, not because of him, but you understand my point. So they basically got a free 5th round pick. Like the deal for them. Jags, you can't really judge them until we figure out if Fournette comes back in a couple weeks and he was just their guy. This really doesn't make any sense, but we'll see.
They have to have a fear that Fournette, it's like his injury is worse than we think it is. You don't make this trade unless it's worse than we think it is.
Yeah. I mean, I saw you can be out till like week 10, even past that. So I guess
What did he do?
they don't really need a 5th round. The Jags really don't need that many picks, So
Wow.
works out for them. It's not a bad trade for them. I'm not saying that. The Browns basically got a free 5th rounder, even though I think highly of Carlos Hyde.
It's a good trade both ways, I think. It's a nice trade.
Best running back right now, Todd Gurley. Yes, I agree.
Yep, gotta agree.
Fortnite.
No, not playing
Wait,
Fortnite
no,
with you
no,
or anyone.
All right, let's move on. All right,
Moving
so
on.
before we get to the cereal bracket, we'll get there.
Is that next?
This is next.
Oh, okay.
So Chris Sims released a top 10 receivers in the NFL, and it's all over Twitter. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's bashing them. And right there you see my Elite Four. Something I felt very strongly about since last week, maybe the last few weeks. So nothing's there yet. I'm going to show you which guys I think are elite. There's 3 guys that get like an honorable mention. One guy I back and forth consider him elite or not, but I don't want to throw the elite word around like crazy. I think these guys aren't just elite receivers. I think they're elite NFL players. But first, let's just go ahead and bash Chris Sims. I don't know if they're that bad, but what are your guys' thoughts of Chris Sims' top 10?
Is this based on this year or is this based on...
I couldn't tell you. I guess right now. But I don't know why
He's drunk if it's right now.
I don't know why Michael Thomas isn't in there.
Well, first of all, I don't think there's 10 receivers I would have to look at this. I don't think there's 10 like elite receivers.
No, he's not saying they're elite. This is separate. I'm talking about my Elite Four. This is just his top 10 rankings.
If that's like in terms
he's
of
missing Michael Thomas.
Yeah, he's wild.
Devontae Adams could squeeze in there. I think Stephon Diggs can squeeze in there. But it's not. I'm not going to argue if those guys aren't in there. Maybe Michael Thomas, the only one. My problem is Odell at 3. I just don't.
Odell this year, he shouldn't make the top 10 as of right now.
I mean, he has
done
talent,
nothing.
obviously.
He's done nothing this year.
I don't know. And Hopkins at 6.
That's out. He's out of his mind.
I don't know. But Man, yeah, it's bad. But I want to discuss I feel really bad. The 5th place guy, and we'll talk about the guys at the end. I feel really bad leaving a guy out, but I just don't want to throw this elite word around. I'm talking about these guys aren't elite receivers. They're elite NFL players, and I think a big reason why offenses are scoring so much points and defense is struggling is because the receiver position is better than ever. This is the best it's ever been in the NFL. These guys are mastering route running, not even just footwork, everything. Their whole body is selling fakes and opens up their routes. It's ridiculous. And I think this is a big reason why offenses are scoring so many points, because the defense just can't handle some of these receivers. And I think these 4 guys make their quarterbacks better. And all 4 of these quarterbacks, of these receivers, I think they're all good. So don't get me wrong. Don't think I say they suck just because I think the receivers are better than them. I think their receivers make them look better. That's a big reason. And they have so many traits to their game, so that's why I'm throwing them in here. I'll explain one by one here. First, let's get this guy out of the way. I still consider Antonio Brown elite. He's been the best receiver over the last.
Is this in order for you?
No, it's no order. No order. I can't determine an order with these 4. But Antonio Brown has been the best receiver over the last how many years? He plays outside. He plays in the slot. Knows how to get open. Knows how to run routes. Run after catch. We saw it last week against the Bengals. He wins games for the team too. I think he makes Roethlisberger I think he makes him look better than he is, even though he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. Antonio Brown's a game changer. He's got every part of the game. So that's why he's in there. That's a pretty obvious one. Next up, you got to go DeAndre Hopkins.
My boy right there.
Yeah, some may consider him the best in football. Not Chris Sims, though. He's the 6th best in football, according to him. Another guy that's pretty much got it all. He's got the size. He's got the catching ability. And when I say that, I don't mean the ball hits his hands, he catches it. I mean, he can catch in traffic. He can go up over somebody and catch it. That's what I love about him, too. Even though the receiver position is very good, we're starting to go away from that old school type of receiver, like mossing someone, like a Randy
Jumping
Moss.
up, catching it, no yards after catch. Now we have more athletic receivers that can do the same thing and then get the yak.
But Hopkins has that Moss ability, that jump ball ability with the hands, and he runs after catch. We saw that overtime winner. The spin moves. He's got the speed. Maybe he doesn't have – he has good routes. He has good speed, but maybe he doesn't have elite route running and separation with the speed, but it doesn't even matter because everything else that he does. And he's like one of those guys. If the game's on the line, you're in the red zone, you're down, you need a touchdown, and there's no time left. It's 4th down. Who would you take in the league to throw the ball to? And I think everybody would choose DeAndre Hopkins. You got to throw a jump ball. I think you're going DeAndre Hopkins. That's rare. He's really, Mike Evans can jump over somebody and catch it. He's also ginormous. Julio Jones can do it too, but DeAndre Hopkins brings so much more to the table. So he's elite, maybe the best in football. Next up is Adam Thielen of the Minnesota Vikings.
Curveball.
I think hands down the best route runner in football. And we talk about guys that don't make it to the NFL or the receivers that are busts, it's because they can't run routes. So it's the most important thing for a receiver to do these days. It used to be just catch the ball, catch everything that's thrown to you. I think Adam Thielen's hands down the best route runner in football. He's fast. He's got run after catch. We already seen the diving catches he made. Kirk's getting drilled, really nowhere near Thielen, and he's going and diving and catching him. He's so smart.
Do you love him?
I love him. No, but I think he's on here because he's the best route runner in football, and route running is the most important trait for a receiver in today's NFL. And he's leading the league in receiving yards and receptions. He's on pace to break the NFL. I'm not saying he's going to do it, but he's on pace to break both the reception and the receiving yards record, which is wild. They were talking about Good Morning Football. If he did that or if he's near that, does he win MVP of the season? That's pretty wild to think about, an undrafted guy. You can consider any of those guys for it. And the 4th guy, and you'll see a couple honorable mentions here, the 4th guy, maybe the best player in all of football right now, is Tyreek Hill. He's the opposite of Thielen. The other thing I didn't mention about Thielen is that he's a technician. He's the definition of a technician for wide receivers. Kind of goes with the route running. Tyreek Hill is kind of the opposite. He has a good release at the line. He has good footwork, but I think it's all because of his athletic ability. He doesn't really do anything that right. When he's going to catch the ball, sometimes he'll jump too early, but all that doesn't matter. He's small. He doesn't have elite strength, nowhere near. It doesn't matter because of his athletic ability. And again, like these other guys, he makes Mahomes better. Mahomes is having an MVP season because of guys like Tyreek Hill. Multiple times in that Patriots game and different times this season, Mahomes just drops back and just throws the ball to a spot, and Tyreek Hill is nowhere near it when he lets go of the ball, but he gets there. He trusts him that much, and it's just insane to watch. I think right now, this year so far, I think the most dominant, best player in football is Tyreek Hill.
I'd agree.
So
I love speed receivers. I respect.
all these guys got the speed too.
I agree with Thielen too. I mean, I've watched videos of his route running, and his hand movement just in the breaks is unreal.
Yeah.
Makes a DB think one way when his hands are chopping. I don't know how to explain it, but it's pretty unreal if you could watch the highlights.
The fifth guy I was talking about that I want to squeeze in here so bad is Julio Jones. He's been elite over the years. He's been an elite receiver, but I'm talking about elite NFL players. And, I mean, he can't really get touchdowns. He can disappear at times. Still, one of my favorite catches of all time is Julio Jones against the Patriots, where he just rips the ball from the defender. I don't know why. That's just my favorite catch I've ever seen, probably. It's not the best catch I've ever seen, but it's my favorite. So Julio Jones is borderline. A.J. Green's right there. If I had to nitpick, could catch the ball a little better. Doesn't have the freak talent, I think, that the other guys have in multiple categories, I should say. And then Michael Thomas is on his way. I do want to see a little more. Just his case, I think if you had to put money on it, or if you had to say Breeze makes Thomas look better, not that Thomas isn't good, but these other the four elite receivers, I know for a fact, make their quarterback better, and that's the main reason they're on here. This is just my take. I feel strongly about this after watching this year, I should say. These guys are dominating the NFL, and it's a big reason why offenses are scoring so much points. Defenses can't even the defense watches film all week on this, and they can't stop it. They can't stop those four guys up there. They can't do it. It's crazy.
We probably could.
Yeah, we could do it.
We can lock them down.
We can do it. We just watch film, and yeah, we're good.
I mean, I'd put my money on us. We're pretty good.
Can handle it.
What about Ratley from the Browns, best receiver I've ever seen? That guy was a freak in college. He didn't get a ton of snaps. I don't think he was eligible at one time, but that guy can play. I haven't noticed him this year at all, but I remember watching him for A&M, so he's got upside. Anybody else with questions? Keenan, maybe, yeah. Keenan Allen solid too.
There's a fantasy question up there for a trade.
Where is it?
The Lockett, Chris Carson, and a 2019 third for Chubb in Dynasty.
Well, I never played Dynasty, but Lockett.
Seems like a lot.
Lockett, Carson, and 2019 third. I don't know what the value of a third round in Dynasty is.
Seems like a lot.
Yeah, I think it's too much. Chubb. If you my pre-draft takes on Chubb, I think a good player, but I think was overvalued and overpicked. Chubb could be a guy that doesn't last long. They could draft another running back that eventually takes over earlier than you expected. Hard runner, I think he's more. You can compare him to Adrian Peterson a little bit. Nowhere near as good as Adrian Peterson was, but that's not what I'm saying. But I think the running back position is changing a little bit for him. Definitely going to be good. Definitely can start. He's going to start for the Browns, but I wouldn't trade that much for him because I don't know if he'll last that long. Obviously he could be a good player still. Who else comes close to your route running like Thielen? Tyreek's only up there because of his athletic. I mean, he can run routes, but it's only because of his athletic ability. Julio can run routes. I'd say Antonio Brown would probably be second. Brandon Cooks is similar to Tyreek Hill, good route runner, but mainly just relies on his speed. I'm gonna sound like I'm a Vikings fan, so I'm gonna sound bad here, but I think Stephon Diggs is right there with Thielen with his route running ability. Yeah. But I think Thielen has a landslide victory in the route running. Antonio Brown's right there with them. I guess you can say him. But other than that, it's pretty wide open. The guys that The guys that are getting the receptions are the guys getting open. Other guys that seem to struggle here and there, it's because they struggle to get open, which means they struggle to run routes. So there's not a whole bunch of them that could run routes at an elite level.
This guy says Edelman.
Edelman
runs some good routes.
You see him open for Brady a lot, but Brady also throwing some good balls. Yeah, Michael Thomas, good route runner, getting better and better. A lot of these are good route runners. I'm just talking about elite of the elite. Devontae Adams, very close to a top 10 receiver. It's like borderline, I think, for me. Another guy that his quarterback makes him look better than he is, but he's very good. I don't want anybody to get me wrong on that, but
Devontae Adams or Smith-Schuster? Who'd you rather have in your?
Two totally different receivers.
It's tough, but if we're talking about top, I think
if
you had a top 15, where would you place those two? If those two made your top 15,
it's tough because before the season I would put Adams for sure above Smith-Schuster, but he's balling right now, and Devontae Adams has the better quarterback. I think Big Ben's not playing he's good, playing good too, but he's not Rodgers. Two totally different receivers. I think I'd probably still go with Adams. It's darn close.
fair.
Cooper Kupp. Yeah, Cooper Kupp's a great route runner. Another guy, great route runner. I don't know if I'd put him in top 10 yet. Kind of one of those guys I want to see more of, but yeah, looking good. Robert Woods for the Rams too. He's looking good. The Rams got a good trio there. Good trio. But those are my four.
I'm a fan.
You're a fan?
I'm kind of
Especially that DeAndre Hopkins up there.
What?
Excited for this next segment.
You ready for the cereal bracket?
I'm just excited for it, to be honest.
Jeez.
Do you guys think Eli's done? He
Yeah.
didn't pretty. No, he's not gonna.
At least they know for sure this year. Because last year was kind of up in the air, but now I feel like they know, which means they're definitely going to go quarterback first round.
But the thing is, there's only one quarterback that's like locked in, like worthy of a top pick, like ready to start next year for an NFL team. So I think there's gonna, and I don't know if he's like it's Oregon's quarterback Justin Herbert. I don't know if he's anything that spectacular right now. So but it's still going to be a battle up at the top. I think somebody's going to trade an insane amount if it's not a team in place to get the quarterback that needs a quarterback. If it's a team like the Niners, if they have the first pick, they got Garoppolo. They may trade that pick for just more than we ever seen, just because there's one quarterback that separates himself. I think there's more than one first round quarterback, but there is a big difference between a top 5 quarterback and a top 25 quarterback. Huge difference. But I think we're ready for the cereal bracket.
I'm ready.
Oh, geez.
Oh, boy. This is going to be interesting. You guys wanted it. I wasn't going to do it. Junior wanted it. You guys in the chat said you wanted it.
Just want to make things a little interesting for these guys.
All right. Okay. Let's pull up the bracket. It's empty right now, as you can see.
So we got 4 categories.
We got 4 regions. We got chocolate, healthy/adult cereal. That sounds funny. I didn't want to put adult there. Fruity and
Cheerios XX.
All right, coming in at the top.
I think Ant needs to go in the fruity section. Junior, excuse me.
All right, here we go. Cocoa Puffs comes in the chocolate section, along with Reese's Puffs. And we got Cocoa Krispies and Cookie Crisp. So those are going to face off. We'll get to the face-offs. And for the healthy section, we got Special K. We got
like an
cereal.
info manager.
What?
I got nothing. I don't know.
Just keep going.
Keep going. We got Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, that's a good old
versus
cereal.
Honey Bunches of Oats. And at the fruity section, we got Fruit Loops versus Trick Cereal.
Ooh, that's gonna be
a good match. That's a good first round matchup.
And in the fruity section, we got Fruity Pebbles versus Apple Jacks.
That's an easy one for me.
Other section, we got Captain Crunch, good old Captain, versus Frosted Flakes. And
these matchups are tough.
The last matchup, Cinnamon Toast Crunch versus Mini Wheats. So there's your matchups.
Wow.
I got some music playing. Let's stop that.
Why is the music loud?
What was the music?
Pump up the jam. We can't hear the music on our end, so that's why he was asking. How did it sound? That was the first time playing music there. I don't know if you guys let me know how it sounded. It should sound good. Ran multiple. This is the best segment. All right, let's just break it down here. Cocoa Puffs versus Reese Puffs.
I think this one's an easy one.
This is an easy one, but let me. Can I throw something out there?
Yeah.
No.
One of these is better at soaking up milk a little bit. You know, and
if you're a fan of milk that's soaked,
I don't want my cereal still like so it's like hard. So my
what are you, a
pick is pretty
goddamn
easy.
Nazi or something?
No, I just got we got 3 people here, which is nice because we could have like a majority rules here. That's nice.
Could have a majority of rules here.
The music was to make us hungry.
Wait, what are your thoughts? What are you going with, Mar? Riz?
I got mine.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go Reese's.
You're going to Are you fucking cereal?
How long did it take you to think of that one?
I was thinking about it all day. I couldn't wait to use it, and I was hoping the first matchup, somebody
T-shirt. Are you fucking cereal?
Are you fucking cereal? I'm going, and that applies because I'm going with Cocoa Puffs. I think you're out of your mind. So Junior's the decider here.
Are you serious right now?
Are you cereal?
Okay, well I'm gonna my viewpoint. What I just stated. Reese's soaks up milk way better, and I'm a fan. Reese's is advancing here, Danny. I got you.
Are you guys fucking
I'm
cereal?
with you. I am with you.
So fucking cereal right now, dude.
All right, I got to do this. This is a live movement here. This is going to be tough.
Just get rid of Cocoa Puffs.
Get rid of it?
Because then we know them, right? Then they're just there, yeah.
Okay. No, but it's got to go.
Yeah, just put it right there.
Yeah, right there is good. I'm leaving Cocoa Puffs there.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
Cocoa Krispies versus Cookie Crisp.
Oh, this is easy for me.
Easy. I haven't had Cookie Crisp in a while. It's good, but I'm going with Cocoa Krispies.
I'm gonna go with Cocoa Krispies as well.
Same here. That's a sweep.
I had Cookie Crunch once. Not a fan.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Cookie Crisp?
It's
You
overrated.
don't even know the damn name of it. So
It's Cookie Crisp.
What did I say?
Cookie Crunch.
Cookie Crunch.
Okay, we'll move that to the side. Get out of here, Cookie Crisp. Life cereal versus Special K in the healthy section. I'll go.
Everybody's mom's gonna go Special K, but I'm gonna go Life cereal and
Jesus,
Junior.
that was
Junior,
you.
what are you doing?
That was me.
Life cereal. I'm going with that as
I'm
well.
going Life too.
It doesn't even matter what you say.
But yeah, but everyone's moms are going with
Special K.
Special K because that's what everyone's moms
All right.
eat for breakfast.
All right.
Okay, all right. Honey Nut Cheerios versus Honey Bunches of Oats. That's a battle.
That's
actually.
a battle, but I think it's easy.
Well, how is it a battle then?
Like there's like kind of close, but then when you break them down, it's an easy one. Easy one.
Okay, what do you got then?
I'm taking Honey Bunches of Oats. Honey Bunches of Oats is so delectable. Don't even get me started on it. I don't like adult cereals, but this is a good adult cereal.
Riz, what are you going with here?
It's tough. It is tough. I'm also gonna go with Honey Bunches of Oats.
Okay, well I was gonna go with Cheerios.
Get out of here.
Dude, Cheerios are OG.
Those
Put
are
a-
Honey
put a-
Nut.
Put a little sugar in it.
It's a toss up. It was a toss up. Now we're on to the fruity section. Fruit Loops versus Trix.
Oh, this is tough. Not really a huge fan of either of these, but
Same.
Of
but it's
Fruit
tough.
Loops or Trix.
I'm
Well,
gonna-
that's because Trix are for kids, and we're definitely not kids.
yeah. So should we go with Fruit Loops?
yeah, we're not.
I'm gonna go. Fruit Loops.
That's a good call. That was a
This
good
one's
call.
easy for me.
This one's easy.
Yeah,
Fruity Pebbles versus Apple Jacks. Yeah, this one's really easy.
I think you guys are gonna have different answers than me.
Really?
I think I'm not in the majority.
You're feeling a little bit fruity here.
Let's hear it.
I don't like Apple Jacks,
Oh my!
and I know everyone says I'm just like weird for thinking that. I never liked Apple
You're
Jacks.
out of your mind.
I know I'm out of my mind for that.
My vote's Apple Jacks.
I know. That's why I said I knew.
It's up to Danny.
It's up to Danny.
Ooh.
This is so easy. Apple Jacks are so much better. I swear to God,
I
if you
haven't
pick
had Apple
Fruity
Jacks
Pebbles.
since the 90s, bro. I'm gonna go Apple Jacks. I was never a real big Fruity Pebbles fan.
All right, let me.
This is
let me move
devastating.
Fruity Pebbles over to the side. Get them out. Get them out of here. Get them out.
This next one is game over for me.
Game over.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I
It's
may
just-
be
I'm
influenced
not
by what I
moving
had
that.
last night.
It's moving by itself. Okay, we'll leave them there. Captain Crunch Frosted Flakes. I haven't had Captain Crunch in a long time. They're pretty good, but Frosted Flakes. That's the original.
Well, I'm going Captain Crunch.
Oh wow.
Danny
Original what? I don't know.
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes.
Again, if you just add a little bit of sugar right on top, I just get a little.
What do you add sugar to your cereal for?
Because
it's already sugary.
You need
enough.
a rush, okay?
Yeah, you need the rush.
It's sugary enough. This one's nice.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch versus Mini Wheats.
Oh, this is easy.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh,
you're going Mini Wheats?
I like Mini Wheats.
Are they frosted Mini Wheats? Or are they
frosted Mini Wheats are great.
They are pretty good.
They just put you on the toilet, but they're good.
Why do they put you on the toilet?
They're high in fiber.
High in fiber.
High in fiber.
I think a lot of cereal's high in fiber.
All right, what's Danny going with? He's the decider.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, good man.
Don't even need to add the sugar right on top of it.
There is way too much sugar on that.
All right, so now we're on to the Elite Eight, ladies and gentlemen.
It was a good round.
The breakfast cereal bracket 2018. Who's going to the cereal bowl?
Oh, wait. Which came first, your swear or that one in your thought process?
My RU cereal one. I
That
let
one
Pete
came
know I was
first?
going to say that. He thought it was real funny.
I thought it was real funny.
Here's another thing I was going to do. Pete thought was funny. I thought it was a little too over the top. Now I wish I would have done it. When I said it was time for the cereal bracket, I was going to have a bracket pop up of serial killers. And I was going to wait until you guys were
We all
like,
know
what?
Pete's the serial killer in this house.
I thought that was a
That
little
would
too
have been
much.
so
though.
bad.
Saw like Jeffrey Dahmer up there.
Oh,
That'd have been bad.
our channel would have been done right there.
Yeah,
I had to stop myself.
YouTube's a little liberal for that.
Yeah.
A little too liberal.
Moving
Moving on, though.
Reese Puffs versus
Cocoa
Cocoa
Krispies.
Krispies.
I can go first.
Easy
here.
for me. Real
Easy for me.
Easy
Go
for
ahead.
me.
Should we all go on 3 and see if we're right?
No.
Okay, I'm going Cocoa Krispies.
What's Danny going with?
I'm going with Reese's.
Oh boy,
I'm going with Cocoa Krispies.
You guys are out of your goddamn minds.
let's go.
So where's
Let's go.
this goes?
Oh yep.
Where's it go?
Right
Riz,
there,
Riz,
right there.
who's the home team? Somebody asked you.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like it.
We got life traveling on the road to go to Honey Bunches of Oats.
You know the Honey
you're
Bunches
saying
of
Honey
Oats.
Bunches
They're
of
not.
Oats is
They
home?
don't play on turf fields or anything like that at the Honey Bunches of Oats factory. So
What the hell are you talking about?
for me, I'm gonna go with Life cereal for the next one.
I'm going Honey Bunches of Oats.
Oh, you're gonna put this on me?
Putting it on
You're
you.
gonna put this on me?
Let's go.
Fuck on you.
This is tough. This is real tough. Let me tell you. I'm gonna.
Is there any injuries on the Honey Bunches of Oats side?
no
injuries?
injuries. I'm gonna go with Honey Bunches.
Let's
You guys
go.
are wild, man.
Let's
It was a
go.
toss up. It could go either way.
How do you
They're
feel, Danny?
Both very good cereals.
Feel a little-
It's 2 in a row that you've
Yeah.
dropped.
Feeling confident on the other side though.
Let's start at the
All right.
bottom here.
Fruit Loops. Oh, the
We're
bottom.
not.
Why would we start at the bottom?
Just to mix it up.
No, we can't.
All right, top.
Fruit Loops versus Apple Jacks.
You know my pick.
No, we don't. Actually, no, we
Yeah,
do.
you
Yeah,
do.
Yeah,
they're
you're
pretty
going-
similar though. They're pretty similar.
They're
You guys
not.
decide the fact. You guys are the deciding factors. You know my.
I'm going to Apple Jacks.
Is that? I think that's what Junior's got.
No, Junior's got Fruit
What?
Loops.
You got Fruit Loops? I thought
Yeah,
I
he
told
doesn't-
you I don't like it.
He hates
Oh.
Apple Jacks. You're the decider.
Oh yeah, that's when I called you a Nazi.
Yeah.
Shoot, man.
Shoot,
I'm gonna go.
shoot.
I'm gonna go Fruit Loops.
Oh, you're.
Let's go,
I might bash
Danny.
myself in the
Let's go,
comments.
Danny.
Might
Where the-
happen.
Where are the damn Fruit Loops? There they are. God, I can't believe Apple Jacks were done that early.
I mean, tricks
They're one
tricks in
and
my
done.
mind.
I
Are
think
one
I'm
and
gonna end the
done.
stream. I don't want to keep going. I'm just kidding. Frosted Flakes versus Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Easy.
Easy. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
No.
No?
No.
You know, with a lot of situations like this, gotta go with the home team.
Who's the home team, Danny?
Cinnamon Toast
Oh.
Crunch.
There we go.
Taking the bacon.
Bringing home the bacon. Bacon cereal. Should we invent that?
That sounds disgusting.
Honey bunches of bacon.
Honey Bunches of Oats versus Cocoa Krispies in the Final Four.
I don't like
matchup.
either of those.
You don't like either of them?
I mean,
I got my
I got my
my
pick on this.
my
I got my
finals
pick. I
matchup
got my
in my
pick.
head. It's probably not going to end up that way.
All right, who do you got, Junior?
I'm sending Cocoa Krispies to the ship.
Whoa.
But are you, though?
Well, I am.
But are you?
It's up to you guys.
What does Danny got?
He's gonna go wild here and go.
I know what I'm
bunches of
taking.
votes.
But
Honey bunches of oats.
Yeah, I knew you were doing that.
and I'm going with Cocoa Krispies.
To the ship.
God.
That's that 1 seed.
Right here. Fruit Loops versus Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Very, very easy. Fruit Loops suck. Cinnamon Toast Crunch wins.
Oh, interesting. Junior, what do you got?
I gotta take Cinnamon Toast Crunch here.
All right, so it's over just like that.
Gotta take it.
I don't even know who I have.
I have my winner, but I
don't-
think it's different.
These actually might.
You
If
didn't even
I
ask
just-
what I got. I was the tiebreaker there, wasn't I? Or did you choose?
No, we both chose the same.
Okay.
If I did my own bracket, this actually might be the finals. Either way, Apple Jacks would.
This would not be my finals.
Apple Jacks would make a push. They would make a strong push. They would be leading at the half, and they would blow the lead. Just
Kind of like a true Cinderella story or something like that.
But yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch had a true record-breaking Cinderella story to
Interesting.
get to the finals.
I know who I'm picking.
Yeah, I got mine.
Who you guys picking?
I know who's gonna win this.
Danny.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is my winner.
What's Junior?
Cocoa Krispies.
Knew it, and then I know exactly what you're gonna do over
I
there.
don't know what I want.
No.
It just depends on what I'm feeling in the moment.
Do it.
You all have horrible taste buds. That's
You
what
have horrible
people
taste.
say.
Okay, let me break this down to you, Riz. You wake up in the morning. You're hungry. You go downstairs. What are you pulling out of that pantry?
It's tough.
What are you pulling out of that pantry?
What did you have the day before? That's the real question.
I like them evenly. You know, this is tough.
Doesn't work like that.
Can you mix them or no? Can you put them both in
No.
there? Okay, I'm just making sure the rules here.
Could you put bananas in them?
I'm gonna go Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh
wins
wow,
it.
that's wild.
It doesn't. It could go either way though.
That is wild.
Look at how blurry that is.
That is blurry as can be.
It's all right. It's
That
taking
is-
over.
That is
Doesn't
wild.
even matter.
If Junior, if you said that wouldn't have been your finals, what would have been your finals?
My finals would have been Captain Crunch versus
Captain Crunch. I haven't had that in
Captain
years.
Crunch, you idiot.
Captain Crunch versus Cocoa Krispies, and Captain Crunch would have won. I eat Captain Crunch every night.
Now the
Every
real,
night.
Every night.
real question:
Did you get-
General Mills or Kellogg's?
Whatever Captain Crunch is.
I don't know.
I'm not kidding you. I eat it every night.
Did you eat it before, or are you gonna eat it after this?
I'm eating it after this.
okay.
I have that exact box sitting.
That exact box
That's a picture of the box from
sitting
my
on your nightstand.
You also have a signed one right above your bed, right?
Yeah, Captain Crunch signed it himself.
Could have thrown Wheaties in here. Could have thrown Lucky Charms.
I never
Yeah,
had
Lucky
Wheaties.
Charms.
I've
Well,
never had Wheaties.
I don't think Lucky Charms would have won it, to be honest with you.
I got the music playing again. I'm not sure why.
Pump up the jam, pump it. I'm probably off beat with it, but I don't even.
We're
You can't even
sleeping
hear it.
on Lucky Charms.
Well, what else? Smacks, Honey Smacks.
No.
No, I kind of wanted to put them in here. Pretty
Golden
good.
Grams?
Yeah.
Nah.
Crispix could have been on the
What?
healthy. Crispix.
Never even heard of it.
What about Pops?
Never even heard of that.
What?
Cornflakes.
I've heard of cornflakes. Cornflakes are pretty good when you put sugar on top.
What about Chex?
Yeah, if I was 92 years old.
92. Lucky Charms really love.
We should have elderly section. We should have elderly plans.
I think we
That'd be like all oatmeal based.
God.
next week. Are we doing the sports movies bracket? Somebody wanted that.
Yeah,
I wanted that.
let's do it.
Well,
That's next week.
Next week, sports movies bracket.
I'm not here next week
You're not here next week.
unless it's a day early.
A day
It
early.
should be talked about off stream, but I'm not here.
Fans were saying that they didn't even want you here to begin with, so
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'll go.
Maybe we can make it next Thursday.
If I can do it, if it's Thursday.
We'll find out.
we'll
have to
figure it out for you guys.
follow our Twitter, frogs_angels, if to stay
Stay
updated.
posted.
We're not done though here.
Yeah, we're not done.
That's kind of.
We're gonna go back to Footbee, right?
We're gonna go to the.
Let's go. Do we have our questions
We
coming?
got our questions.
Hmm.
Questions of the week. Let's go at number 1 here. There's actually a two-parter to this.
T. Nelly from Illinois.
T. Nelly from Illinois. He asked 3 questions. I got 2 slides for you if you're watching, so
Wow, T. Nelly.
don't worry. I got you. With the Earl Thomas drama over with, I think he said hopefully, does this help the Seattle locker room improve?
That's a tough question. How many people are left from that Super Bowl debacle when they didn't give the ball to Marshawn? Because I think that has a lot to do with everything. That's just that feeling of angst between both sides is just
not too many guys
I don't know.
left. Bobby Wagner, KJ Wright, Russell Wilson, a few linemen here and there.
I mean, as far as the outspoken ones, I feel like the majority of them are gone.
I don't know if that has much to do with this situation. I think the attitude in the locker room, I think is better. I think it improves, but I don't know if that matters on the field because obviously on the field it's a different question. You're
On the pitch.
on the pitch, you're missing one of the best safeties in football. So, but that's not the question. Locker room improves, sure. Maybe there's getting kind of awkward with Earl Thomas in there because the whole trade thing and him
I
flipping.
mean, in
off
that
it.
picture, it looks like he means it. If that
Yeah.
means anything.
Yeah. So
What's
T.
that
Nelly.
mean?
He just looks like he means it.
Okay.
Let me read this one.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and read this one.
This is still from T. Nelly. We're still on question 1, really, but he has 2 more questions on this.
T. Nelly from Illinois says, do you think Thomas returns to Seattle? If not, where do you think he will sign?
I don't think he returns to Seattle.
Yeah, you can't really come back from
But
that.
I got a hot take here.
What's the hot take?
He's not going to Dallas either.
Not going to Dallas?
He's not going to Dallas.
It kind of all points.
Pete!
I think Pete's home now. It all points
thank God.
towards Dallas, but that's what they want us to think.
Earl Thomas is going to go. Okay, he's going to go somewhere where he's going to win. Like everyone, I think he's going to take less money to go somewhere to win.
Oh yeah, Flying T's down with Thursday for the live stream.
Oh, good. He's going to be there. Good.
Yeah, he'll be here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he goes. Like the Cowboys' defense is balling. Maybe they don't want to spend the money, but they're also not going out and trading for a much-needed receiver. So maybe they plan on spending the money.
He's not signing
Earl
any
Thomas.
paper they put in front of him.
I think he's gonna want more than they can give him. Maybe I think if cap space opens up, I think a team like the Chiefs. I'm looking at contending teams like the Chiefs could step in there. Could use more defensive backs. Eric Berry could be on. Getting close to the end for him. Any other teams that the Colts will probably try. The Browns might try. The teams with the high cap space, they may give it a try.
How much do you think he's going to get in a contract?
Man, it's probably going to go. That's a good question. Who's the highest paid safety right now? Don't know off the top of my head.
Danny, get on it.
I'm trying to find it.
No, Danny's on it. Danny's our stats guy.
He's gonna want to be the highest paid safety.
He's gonna go to a winner.
But he's not. I think he wanted.
Eric Berry is still the highest paid safety. Is that right?
You're fact checking this.
That's true. I am fact checking this.
Wait, how many live together? How many don't?
Wait, that's a little personal.
It's a little personal.
We all live in the same room.
We have a quadruple bunk bed.
One room that's just tall, and we're all.
So Eric Berry, $13 million
a year, 78
total.
Hey,
You missed the cereal bracket,
what's
Pete.
going
You
on,
missed
you
the cereal
cocksucker?
bracket. You just missed it. Are you cereal?
Your mic's off, Pete.
Oh.
Get in here.
Pete, who would have been your number one cereal? I'm super cereal by asking this.
Do we go back?
Can I look at the bracket?
I gotta pull.
Hold on, let me finish this thing
Let's
here
finish
real
this
quick.
He's
question.
gonna see who won because when I go back to it, he's gonna see who won.
All right, you got Rashad Jones at $12 million. Oh, I skipped Cam Chancellor at $12 million as well. LaMarcus Joyner, 11.3. Harrison Smith, 10.3.
Smith.
Earl Thomas, $10 million. Devin McCourty, 9.5. Malcolm Jenkins, 8.8, and then so on and so forth. So where do you see him fitting in based on those numbers? And for how many years?
He's going to go somewhere to win.
I can't
He's
even
going to turn
tell
down
you.
more money.
I can't.
That's a hot take. He's going to do that.
Teams with the most cap space projected next year: Colts, Jets, Bills, Bills don't really need a safety. Texans, Browns, Niners. Niners could be one.
Ooh, yeah. Go to Sherman. Go team up with Sherman.
How many more years do you think Sherman's got?
I don't know.
Could make it happen. Seahawks have a good cap space. The Raiders will make a push.
Yeah, he's not going there.
But yeah, you wouldn't go to the Jets because they got their 2 safeties of the future. The Bills are set at safety unless they got to re-sign someone. The Colts will offer.
The Bears,
If
they can afford it.
Do the Titans need a safety next year, Pete?
I mean, he's a free safety.
The Bears are projected 26th in cap space.
He's a free safety. We got Kevin Byard.
Kevin Byard.
The Jags are projected -13 cap.
Yikes.
Sounds like
Things
they're on
change.
pace.
Sounds like a personal
Only
problem.
2 teams in the negatives. Jaguars, Eagles.
You don't say.
The Eagles are -7. The next is the Vikings, but they have over 10 million. So how does it go from -7 to 10? That's kind of interesting. The Colts, 125 million. The heck are
Wow.
they going to do with that?
Yeah. I don't
Future's
know.
looking bright over there. All right, so yeah, that kind of answers that. Moving on to question number 2. Appreciate these questions again. If you
Junior,
want,
go ahead and read this next question.
I got you.
email us
No,
for next week.
Pete. Go ahead and read
Oh,
these
yeah,
next
Pete,
questions.
welcome in.
Firm handshakes.
Firm.
Bears.
This is from Mikey. Who are the biggest breakout, bust, and bounce back teams?
Example breakout.
Keep going.
Example, breakout, Chiefs, bust, Falcons, bounce back, Packers.
Hashtag.
I'm not gonna read.
Read the hashtag, Pete.
You can read it.
Bears.
Tighten up.
Tell you now.
We're the biggest breakout, bust, and bounce back team.
So his breakout. So you're talking about Mikey's talking about for this year. The breakout team's the Chiefs. The bust team's the Falcons. The bounce back. I don't get the bounce back one.
Like a team that didn't play well last year that should have, and then they came back and they're performing well. I could understand the Packers because
Okay.
Rodgers, but
Ding-a-ling-a-loo wants Pete's blessing.
I'm not sure.
What?
He wants your blessing. Give him your blessing.
Sure.
You don't even.
bless him.
You're not gonna ask him what he's asking you.
I don't know.
no, just say
Whatever. Yeah.
you're blessed.
Yeah,
you're
you got.
blessed.
You got the
Whatever.
blessing.
You're blessed. And Ding Lingalo did donate to the channel today, so
Oh
again,
wow.
He's the guy.
Yeah,
You
so-
definitely got to give him
yeah.
the blessing. Actually,
give him the blessing right over his face over there. Just kidding.
All right. So who's your guys' breakouts, busts, and
I
bounce
don't really
backs?
get this.
What don't you get?
he has examples for us, Pete.
Positive Pete coming in here strong.
I
Love
don't
it.
get it.
Breakout. Okay, so I don't know if he's asking so far or for like the rest of the year. I'll answer both. How about that?
Yeah.
Breakout. Yeah, you probably can go with the Chiefs. Probably agree with that. Bengals maybe. I kind of predicted the Bengals to start off hot and then kind of blow it at the end. I did predict that. If anybody remembers, we'll see if it happens. Maybe the Dolphins. I can really consider them a breakout. Looking good. Ravens maybe. I expect them to be average. They're definitely above average, but they did lose to the Browns 2 weeks ago. Breakout for the rest of the year. Let me see. Let me think.
I got my biggest
I think
breakout.
Mikey just said the rest of the year.
The rest of the year. Okay. The rest of the year breakout team is going to be a team that we kind of predicted to be good and then isn't really yet but will be. In my head,
Bears.
I'm thinking of the Steelers, Vikings, Eagles.
For a breakout?
Yeah.
I feel like breakout is like a team that's
it's like
never
a
been
team,
good
yeah.
that is just unleashing.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay,
Like
I'm thinking
Rams
like
last
right
year.
now they're not good. They're not playing that good, but they're gonna break out. That's how I think of it. We're a
You're
little
thinking
confused by it.
wrong.
All right, so breakout. So you want
Well,
to?
we might be,
Like,
be more
the example of
confused.
Chiefs. The
Yeah,
example of the
very
Chiefs is
con-
good.
I have a weird
confused.
answer for this one.
All right, what is it?
Well, like my neck's been pretty bad. I just get these pimples down here. Can't really get rid of them.
What the hell are you talking
I
about?
break out really bad.
Jesus Christ.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get the fuck out.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs for that one because the Chiefs have. I mean, we were all saying that their defense is gonna be pretty bad. Yeah, they're not playing great, but that offense has just been unreal. So that's what's been carrying them. So you can definitely argue that the breakout team of the year is the Chiefs. and they're breaking out all over Junior's neck.
Yeah, that's why do you think I'm growing a beard out?
The bust. It's hard to say the Falcons are a bust because of their injuries. But
but at the end of the day, they're still a bust.
I'd call the Giants a bust more so than the Falcons. Actually, it's a hot take. Actually,
Hot.
The Falcons are injured. The Giants just suck.
that's what I mean. Like a bust.
I'm with you with the
like
Giants take.
Yeah, but you
'cause
thought
it's a
you
straight
thought the
bust.
Giants were going to be good.
Better than they are.
Better than they are for sure. They just needed Eli to be average, and they could have done something. Because they got the running back. The running back.
I tell you what, if the Packers play like they keep playing, they're a bust. I think they're not. I feel like they'll pick it up, but they're not playing good right now.
They're not playing good right now.
And then they won the last game, but
And then they won the last game.
They could be a bust.
Could be a bust.
But they could
I'd
be a
agree with
bounce
that.
back.
But it could be a bounce back.
But what about the Vikings?
The Vikings, I expect them to start to pick it up. That's what I expect.
They are more talented than the Packers, so I was just saying that to give you shit.
Oh yeah, bust Texans. That's a good one.
God, you stole mine.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What about bounce
You
back?
stole mine. Bounce back. Tighten up.
Titans could be a bust. I thought they
They-
were going to be a top
They have
10,
potential
Titans
to
could be a bust.
12 team,
Could
and
be
they're
a
just
bust. It
blowing
could be
it.
we'll see. Could be a bust.
I
could
mean,
be a
right
bounce.
now
like
you
the
could put
Packers-
them on
Well,
the
the
bus.
bounce back. The bounce back. I think the bounce back is referring to how they were last year and what they're showing so far this year.
They're definitely a
That's how I'm
disappointment
reading it.
compared to last year.
So like,
Oh, here's a bust. Raiders.
Oh boy.
yeah.
Yikes.
Was that before or after the Khalil Mack trade, or both?
They still would have sucked. Plain and simple. Bounce back. Yeah, I'm trying to think who could be the bounce back team. So they
The Bills.
No. The Jets are looking good so far. I don't know. Jets and Dolphins, Bengals are all looking good. Ravens.
Would you
Ravens.
And bounce back. Like,
would you
The
say
same thing.
the Bills are a bust after making the playoffs last year?
Well, the bounce back is a team that was good, I guess. Like the Packers were.
They had Rodgers who was hurt, who
Yeah.
they had a bad year, and they're coming back from that.
So who do you think?
Which one?
Bounce back.
Bounce back. So it's a team. It's a team that wasn't good last year, but was supposed to be, and they were good in the past. Maybe that will like. This is like a preseason.
I'm
question.
gonna wait.
Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens were they
Yeah, well,
kind of
weren't
fell
supposed to
short
be
of
that
expectations.
Special last year, were they? Could be the Cowboys because the Cowboys 2 years ago looked like an elite team. Last year they're not good.
They were a chance to do that.
Could they? Yeah, they have a chance to do that.
All right, moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on up.
All right, you're gonna like this one. This guy's back from 2 weeks ago.
No, get out of
Yes.
town.
Mike from Michigan.
No.
Brock throws 3 interceptions. Lions 30. Dolphins 13.
He was almost spot on in his first
yeah,
email.
2 weeks ago. It's not a question. Once again, not a question, but we'll take it.
He comes at us with takes, which is interesting.
Yeah.
He doesn't really ask us anything.
He was pretty darn close on that Packers-Lions game, and everyone let him have it. We kind of laughed at him. And then last week the Lions had a bye, so I'm assuming that's why we didn't get an email from him. And then this week we got an email, and that's what he's got for us. Pete, what are your thoughts?
Sure.
Sure.
I don't know. Hope so.
It's a statement.
You hope so.
I chose the Lions on the pick'em, so I hope they just win.
Okay.
And then it makes the Bears look even worse.
Shut up, Pete.
Pete, I
I don't think it matters what a team
Before I
does.
sack you over there.
Don't roll your ankle.
What?
Khalil Mack. That was a Khalil Mack joke.
Okay, so now we showing Pete the bracket?
Oh, we're going back to this?
I guess so. See how I got to go backwards now?
God damn it, Pete. Look what
See,
you
now,
did.
now you see who won. Just
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch won. All right, just break
that
down the
blurry,
bracket.
blurry crunch.
Where did it come from?
Top.
The right side.
Shrink it down.
Just shrink it down.
Shrink it. Shrink it.
We're good. Right there. Go. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was here, right?
No.
Yeah,
It's
it
at the
was.
top because it met in the championship.
This is
The top line in the middle of the screen.
okay. I went to the champ. I'm
Yeah.
just showing you that's where it came. That's where it came from.
Yeah.
And this came from Cocoa Krispies. You'll see the chocolate. No, he doesn't really see.
Are you getting this, Pete?
I'm getting it.
Pete's getting it. He's a smart kid.
I
He's getting it.
understand it.
Okay, so it's Cocoa Puffs versus Reese's Puffs. and it was Cookie Crisp versus Cocoa Krispies. Who would you take in both of those? Wait, hold
Am I
on.
going through all my picks right now?
We'll just say your final four and then your choice.
Yeah.
Your winner.
Final four. I probably went. Probably went Reese's Puffs. For the chocolate, I'm saying. And then that's tough. Healthy one's tough. That's a tough one.
You need to decide.
Probably Life cereal and the healthy one. And then,
Are you cereal?
oh, I love some Life cereal.
Get alive.
Probably Apple Jacks for the fruity.
Whoa.
And then probably Frosted Flakes in the bottom right.
And who wins it all?
Who wins it all?
No, who goes to the championship?
Okay, yeah, who goes to the ship
Frosted Flakes
versus?
Life cereal.
And who wins it?
Life
cereal.
cereal.
Oh, wow. You got a whole different thing with
His
Pete.
I
adult
would've been there
healthy
right with
cereal one.
Who
Are you
knows?
serious?
Who would've
Love
won
some
with-
Life cereal.
Who would have won with Pete here?
We would have so many split. How would we determine that?
Yeah, the split.
Thank God Pete was gone, huh?
Yeah, good thing.
Especially with his
God.
pick. His pick's he's out of his mind.
Who'd you have in the finals? Life versus Frosted Flakes?
Yeah.
Would it change your mind if I told you Frosted Flakes was the home team?
Isn't the championship played at a neutral?
No.
I'm not even gonna answer it.
They
I'm not
decide.
gonna
They
answer
decided it was going to be in the Frosted Flakes stadium
Arena.
before the
that.
tournament.
How's everyone feeling about this Life cereal? This cereal bracket.
This kid was named after Life cereal.
Yeah,
That's what he says.
we forgot Lucky Charms. Somebody let us know. We
They let
forgot
us
it.
have it. I think Danny needs to cut into his 10K ran here.
Do I?
And we're all wrapping it up.
I think do we have anything else?
Unless there's other questions.
No more questions. Oh, you mean in the chat?
We could open up maybe a little bit longer for some chat questions.
Probably should get it off this cereal bracket bullshit.
You think? I kind of
Yeah.
like it. Oh, do I have the music playing again?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Pump it up.
Pete started talking, so I just put that up there.
Sorry, everybody.
Did someone say that in the comments?
What?
That the music was playing?
No, I
can
just
see it on
remembered.
the-
All right. Any questions before we sign off?
Forever.
Forever?
No.
not forever. Yeah, next week we're gonna do.
I have a question.
See, Luke knows.
Are you-
Life cereal's amazing.
Yeah, Life cereal is amazing, Luke.
What's your question?
And so are you.
Should I type in the question as you?
I don't know. Yeah, you
Yeah,
might.
type in the question to ourselves.
Actually, it was more of a question for you guys. Are you excited for Junior's and I's new hit that we're coming out with here? New song.
I'm not typing that in.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, me and Danny, we have our second hit. Second hit
This
on
one's a
our
little
own.
bit better
in
in
the
the
works,
lyrics.
or-
It's in the works.
It's in the works and it's being recorded after
If
this.
you didn't hear the
After
first
this?
song,
After this.
Danny and Junior made his song. It
Can I
was
play Madden?
While we're
Yeah.
singing,
Yeah.
That's fine.
if you're quiet
Okay.
and I don't want to hear the sticks.
Oh, that might be a problem.
Okay.
they
My
made a
stick skills
song
are-
about
Sick.
roughing the passer in the NFL using the instrumental of what was it?
Another Brick in the Wall by Pink
Pink
Floyd.
Floyd. Yeah.
This
It's
week we got a good one coming along. The lyrics are looking fantastic.
You
Hey,
can tell 'em-
don't even tip them.
No. Tell them what's the real song. You can tell them that.
Can we tell them that though?
Yeah, you tell them what.
Can we tell them what it's about?
Yeah, let's
instead?
just tell them what it's about.
what it's about? Okay, tell them.
Which one are we doing? We have two songs that we're writing right now.
I think the one we wrote.
All right,
The,
one of them. Yeah, we're gonna eventually do both. You guys
One
are.
for Pete.
Okay, yeah.
We are writing a song
One is about
Oh,
an NFL receiver.
and a team that needs a receiver,
Yes.
trading for him,
Is it
wanting him.
specifically for one team, or could it apply
It's
to?
specifically
Well, this one's specifically
for
for
one
one team and for Pete.
and for Pete.
And the other one is about an NFL team.
Yes.
Yes.
Do we tell them what team?
No.
You can.
All right, Danny.
Go ahead, Riz.
Buffalo Bills.
Yes.
Buffalo Bills get their own song by Junior and Danny.
I think the receiver one is going to come first.
The receiver one's coming
then
first.
the Bills.
The
one.
Bills one's a work in progress. We gotta work with the copyright issues. We gotta work through some things, but we're definitely getting there.
okay. All right.
Twisted Gaming. I really hope so.
Apparently not, though. Your pick 'em say opposite.
I know. I did pick against them.
We know. We see right through you, Pete.
Pete was done watching early. I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't watch it anymore. I knew already.
Rare.
I knew already it was just not going to be a good game.
It was wild.
I know my team.
You know your team.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I'm going to watch 8:30 a.m. Sunday morning. And I'll see if
You're
I'm
going to tailgate it
Are
or
you going
what?
to bash yourself in the comments again?
best on the cause. That's Danny's
No, that's
thing.
Danny. Danny does that.
But, maybe the London effect. Turn it around. Hope so.
I did choose the Titans for the first time this year.
No,
That's
you chose a week one.
Did I? Okay.
And he chose
Well,
against the Bills. And he chose against the Bills.
I didn't mean it both times.
How's your Cardinals pick feeling right now?
Loose butthole.
Loose.
Jeez.
Okay. All right.
Not the Bills.
Not the Bills. What
I'm
about
not
the
from
Bills? Or
Tennessee.
some?
Pete from Tennessee.
No, Pete's from Chicago.
I don't know.
We don't know how
it's
that
a weird.
worked out.
It's a weird story.
It's a weird situation.
Weird.
It's a weird story.
Basically,
I don't know.
he
Why-
just likes the Oilers. Love the Titans.
Yeah. Well, Mikey's from Tennessee.
Mikey from Tennessee.
Yeah, all of us from Chicago. We had one of the featured questions was T. Nelly from Illinois, but he's a Seahawks fan. It just happens. Just happens. Hello, Big Blue. Was he just checking in? We're about to sign off, and you're late.
You're late, Blue. You're not my boy,
Big
Blue.
Blue, if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so. We do this
Yeah, it's
every
really
Friday.
gonna drive me bonkers if I wake up early and they just blow
Blow hard.
hard.
Yeah.
They play like they did last week.
If they lose, are you?
If they lose, I'm not. It depends on how they lose. I was gonna say something about this. If they lose like a close game, I'm not really worried about it because they got a bye week and then they'll recover after that. But I mean, if they just get absolutely destroyed, then I'm
Okay, if they lose this game and then
done.
after the bye week they lose the next game,
then I'm
you're done.
really
You're hoping for a
worried.
good draft
Yes,
pick?
Then I'm pretty much.
you're hoping for Justin Herbert.
I mean, the rest of our schedules, the middle of our schedule is tough, and then the end of our schedule is not very tough. But we usually suck against bad teams, and we play really good against good teams.
Who gets the first round pick this year? Well,
There's a lot of teams with first
32
round picks.
teams get a pick in the
Well,
first
Not
round.
necessarily.
The Saints traded away theirs to the
The
Packers.
Bears
already.
did too.
32 picks is what I meant.
Packers or the Bears did.
No,
trade
he's
away
asking
theirs
who
as
gets the first pick. I was just
I
messing
know.
with him. Cardinals,
Giants.
Niners, Giants, Bills,
well. I don't think the Giants will get
Colts,
first pick.
Raiders.
Think they're gonna figure it out?
A little bit. I mean, they're not gonna finish 1-15.
Just one finger.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
Why do we have a Dallas Cowboys thing on our little?
because that's America's team.
it's America's team.
It is
We'll
America's
go,
team.
we'll go through. We got the NFL logo because we cover the NFL.
We got the Browns.
this
'cause you're on
time
the
of season.
toilet.
We got Junior sitting on the toilet. He
I'm
doesn't.
sending them to the Super Bowl.
He's sending the Browns to Super Bowl. He also picked the Browns to do pretty good, so I thought it kind of fit. We got college football playoff logo kind of hidden in there. We sometimes talk college football. We got a little football emoji.
Footbee.
Ohio State. I don't like Ohio State. They're very popular, so I threw them in there. Cowboys are America's team. They're popular. Steelers. Danny picked them to win the Super Bowl. They're a good team.
Also, some thought into this.
Yeah.
I see
Notre
it.
Dame's my college team. The Eagles just won the Super Bowl. Alabama's the best in college football. There's Pete with his Titans.
Thinks he's a genius.
There's some beer because Junior's always drunk when we're doing this.
That's a lie. I'm not drunk right
The Vikings are my team. NFL draft. We covered the draft during all the time. I got a mock draft coming. Somebody asked me for a mock draft through the halfway point, so maybe a week or two away from another mock draft. Danny's
Bears.
following the Bears of the end zone,
He's
and
pushing
then
them.
he's following the blocker. And then fantasy football, we talk we answer some questions. There's QnA. That's why we got up there. That's what we got.
Well, first of all, I'm not always
What's
drunk.
Big Tom thinking right now?
And we got. I didn't say Big Tom. We got the goat up there because Big Tom's the goat.
Yeah, but is he thinking about throwing a pick to, I don't know, Kyle Fuller or something in that picture?
Fuller. You can't catch.
When he did two
Yeah,
times
he-
last week.
Yeah, he did. It's right.
So joke's on you.
I also saw him on his ass on the
Fair.
that lucky catch that the Dolphins had.
Fair.
Will the Saints trade for a first rounder on draft night? I mean, you never know.
What was the question? You got to read the question before you answer.
Will
I
the
just
Saints
said-
trade for a
Will the
first
Saints
rounder?
trade for a first rounder on draft night? I literally just said it.
You got to read the question.
I
I didn't hear it. I got
did
to
I
hear
not
it.
just say
You
that
gotta read it
before?
to him. You gotta read it to him.
Yeah, you got to read it to
I
me.
said I don't. You never know. I mean, if they really want someone and he's still there, and it's end of the first round, then maybe they'll trade in.
Somebody wants a face reveal.
Face reveal.
It's in the works.
It's in the works.
We're in the works.
10,000 subscribers is our goal, and that would be much appreciated.
It's not your turn yet for that.
No, I was just telling him.
Your job's on the line right
that
now?
is when we're
Do
doing
I
the
start
face
chubbing
reveal.
my flex?
At
Bradley
10K.
Chubb, you already played. No, I'm kidding. Nick Chubb in your flex. Well, it
Yeah.
depends on what else you have, but it's looking pretty good for him.
Tomorrow we're gonna get creamed. Yes.
Chicago win 172-3 to Bears.
Plausible.
Yeah, I don't think so. Do you guys think the Giants will trade OBJ? Don't think they do. They should though. If they can get something for him,
That contract, nobody's gonna
Get
take
something
it.
good.
It'll be tough. I feel like with his attitude, I'm just gonna stop talking right now because I don't know what I'm trying to say.
who will win the NFC East
wanna-
and North?
Eagles,
Bears.
Vikings.
Vikings.
Eagles, Vikings.
Goddamn
It's
mind.
still, it's just, it's the Vikings are too talented not to win that division, but it's the chance they
Face
can
reveal is Rizzy to go for.
they can lose it.
Somebody wants
It's
it.
pathetic.
Throwing once.
Hey, just a little score update.
I don't wear underwear.
Score update.
What's the score?
The Brewers are up 5-2.
Yeah, that game's going.
Top of the fifth.
Yeah, but
game's going to
Boston
game
won.
7.
Yeah, but this is gonna go.
What
game
about the
7.
Pelicans
Yeah,
game?
Boston won.
What about the Pelicans game?
I saw Pete. The Pelicans game. Why are you watching the Pelicans?
For Nico Mirotic.
Marcroft.
Marco.
Nikolai Markov. Face reveal's coming. I'm gonna be eating my favorite cereal in the face reveal.
Interesting.
That'd be good.
Look at the last.
I think we're all gonna be wearing blazers.
Another
too.
roughing call. We don't need no penalties.
No.
lyrics right there.
I'm just ready
That's
for your
lyrics.
guys'
Love it.
song now.
Yeah.
Our
so
next song's gonna be a hit.
I like the Buffalo Bills one better, I think.
that one's pretty good, but we gotta work on the lyrics.
And the lyrics are better on the other one, I think, but the Bills one,
Twisted Gaming, much love.
it just
He always
sounds
dips out a little early.
really
It's
fun.
all right. He's fashionably late and wants to leave a little bit early. That's
See you later,
okay.
Twisted. Thanks for
Free
joining.
country. But yeah, the songs we would encourage song ideas. So in the description down below, if you could copy and paste that email address into your email box and tell us some song ideas, that would be much appreciated, as well as some song lyrics because it's fucking hard. We need some ghostwriters.
Most confident pick heading into week 7.
Ooh.
Say the Chargers.
Rams over Niners.
I'm gonna say the Patriots.
Oh.
Pete, I'm gonna
Get
kick-
out of Pete.
Pete,
leave
I'm
the
gonna
room.
kick your
Those are the
ass.
Chargers.
I'll come across this table.
I'm gonna kick
I'll
your
come
ass.
across this
Well,
table.
wait till we have the
Okay,
webcam.
all right. The last time we did this, I think I said the Vikings. And
You're gonna
everybody else-
ins-
I think we all did.
Bills.
You're gonna insult me right in front of my face like that?
And then I said, and that week I said the upset. Someone asked us what the upset pick was. I said Titans over Jags, and it happened.
Ooh.
It happened.
Wow.
Yeah, I would say the Rams over the Niners.
Yeah.
What style of song are they? The two are two.
Anything. It could be anything.
No, the two ones that you guys already made.
They're classic rock.
Classic rock, both of them.
We could rap too.
We can do anything, really. We're Jackson.
I like that. I like that trade. Cold
Where?
straight 3rd round pick and Brissett for Odell.
The Giants would never do it, even though they should think about it. I don't want Odell on my team. I just wouldn't want him on my team.
Yeah.
Jacoby could ball.
He
Most
could.
confident Bears versus Pats.
I think
Love
you
it.
wait to see if you can get Herbert, though. There's going to be a battle for Herbert this year. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I don't think...
Patriots getting an easy win.
Hey, Luke, you shut your mouth. I'll kick your teeth in.
No, I
Most
disagree. I
confident
think
Bears
Cinnamon
versus
Toast
Pats.
Crunch. Cinnamon
No,
Toast
he's a Bears
Crunch.
fan.
Oh.
I think Donkey Kong is the better game.
I disagree.
I disagree. I think... I don't know.
I think we give Danny his little time to shine here,
All
and then we
right.
sign it out.
Yeah, he didn't do so hot in the weekly pick.
Your
He's
job's
got
on
to
the line
I'm
right
feeling
here.
a little bit better now. I'm no
This could be
longer.
the last time you
Oh
ever do
god.
it.
Well, you said you were gonna write me a script
You're
this
Mike
week. It was gonna
McCoy.
be
Your
funny.
job's on the line.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, what happened to the script?
Yeah, whatever happened
We
to
were
the script.
both supposed to write a
10K of subscriber goal, so go ahead and like and subscribe to our videos. It'd be much appreciated. Riz over here is giving us a lot of new content almost every single day. The rest of the boys are here on Tuesdays and Fridays, having a good old
Wait, you
time.
overhear it? What does that mean?
Stop talking while I'm doing this. 10K is a subscriber goal, so yes, please. 10K is going to be our face reveal. So if you can tell your friends about us, comments, do all that kind of fun stuff, it would be much appreciated. So
So much
have a
fun.
wonderful day.
Why are
and
you deciding
stay
the face
tuned.
reveal?
We talked about this like 10 years ago. Stay tuned for the next Junior and Danny hit that's coming out on the channel. I don't know when we're posting it, but hopefully in the next 24 to 48 hours. So have a wonderful day.
Night.
Well, we had a fan in Ireland, so
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to be
whatever time of the
PC,
day it
you
is.
know.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Have a
Lucky
good night,
Charms of the
folks.
GOAT. I will revolt. I'm punching the air right now.
Mark,
All right,
get
good.
lost. Get lost. Get
All
over
right.
yourself.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Doot 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 doot.
Doot, doot.